Hello, third graders. Welcome to Math with Naz. Today we will be working together on Module 1, Lesson 9, Part 1. Anytime you come to a Math with Naz lesson, remember to have either your whiteboard or your math journal, something to write with and something to write on, ready so that we can get started right away. Today we are going to be working on solving large unknown multiplication facts by first looking at the parts we do know. So right now, all I need you to do is listen along as I work on this problem. Okay, so I have this template. A template is an already made kind of graphic organizer that can help me solve some problems. So you can see I have groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, and I have lots of them. I'm going to use this template to help me solve a multiplication sentence. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to uncover only 5 rows of 3. So count with me. 1 3, 2 3s, 3 3s, 4 3s, 5 3s. So now I've uncovered 5 3s. I'm going to go ahead and put a box around those. 5 3s. So I would write this as 5 rows of 3 or 5 groups of 3, either way. So let's write a multiplication sentence that matches this. Go ahead, teachers, and pause the video, or students, pause the video if you're watching this alone, and write a multiplication sentence for 5 groups of 3. All right, third graders, I know that I'm going to start with the number of rows, which is the number of groups, and that I have 3 in each group. So now all I have to do is a skip count strategy to find out how many total number of dots I have here. So count with me. 3. What's next if I'm skip counting by 3s? 6. 3 more. 3 more. And 3 more. 15. So 5 times 3 equals 15. And you know, I could also have counted by 5s. I could have said 5, 10, 15. So a little trick of mine when I'm multiplying and I don't know what the problem is, I always try to find the 5 fact and then count up. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I am now going to uncover 1 row of 3, 2 rows of 3, and I'm going to color that in, box that in, with a different color. So now we need a multiplication sentence that matches just what I've boxed in pink. Go ahead and pause the video and come up with a multiplication sentence. All right, third graders, so I have 1, 2 rows. How many are in each row? 3. And what is 2 groups of 3? I'm going to count 3, 6. So now I have 2 multiplication sentences. I have 5 groups of 3 equals 15 and 2 groups of 3 equals 6. How many 3s do I have all together? Show me with your fingers. How many 3s in both of these equations do I have all together? Shout it out. Did you say 7? Because I have 5 there and 2 there. That's 7 3s. And 7 3s equals 5 times 3, 5 3s. Plus 2 3s. Five 3s and 2 3s equals 7 3s. So let's think about what that means. 7 threes equals 5 threes plus 2 threes. So we've already done the math, really. 5 threes equaled what? Do you remember? 5 times 3 is 15. And then 2 threes equaled what? Yeah, 6. So 15 plus 6 would equal 7 threes, or 7 times 3, because remember, 7 threes is the same as 7 groups of 3. So let me put that in a different way. Look, 7 times 3 equals 5 times 3 plus 2 times 3. 2 times 3 we said was 6. 5 times 3 we said was 15. What's 15 plus 6? Shout it out. 21. So 7 times 3 equals 21. Let's go ahead and check that work by skip counting again. 3 plus 3 is, shout it out, 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, keep going, plus 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21. So 7 times 3 equals 21. And I found that first by finding smaller equations that were the same as 7 times 3. So you can read this as 7 times 3 is the same as 5 times 3 plus 2 times 3. All right, now it's your turn. I would like you to draw an array that matches the equation 4 times 3. Go ahead and pause the video and draw 4 rows of 3. Okay, third graders, match your array to my array. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and there's 3 in each row. Underneath that, draw another 4 times 3. Box in your first 4 times 3 and your second 4 times 3. Go ahead and solve each equation and come on back. Okay, third graders, what is 4 times 3? Go ahead and shout it out. Yeah, 4 times 3 is 12. So how many rows of 4 do I have all together? Count them all together. 1 3, 2 3s, 3 3s, 4 3s, 5 3s, 6 3s, 7 3s, 8 3s. 8 3s is written as 8 times 3. Okay, so I've just written the equation. 8 times 3 equals 4 times 3 plus 4 times 3. Is that true or false? Go ahead and pause the video, think about it, and then discuss it with your class if you're doing it all together, or just think about it if you're doing it independently. Does 8 times 3 equal 4 times 3 plus 4 times 3? Okay, third graders, we said that 4 times 3 was 12. So now we have to solve that equation to see if this is true or false. What is 12 plus 12? Well, what's 10 plus 10? Shout it out. 20. Very good. 20 plus 2 is, shout it out, 22. 22 plus 2 is, shout it out, 24. So if we have 24 total circles in our array, then we are correct. And 4 times 3 plus 4 times 3 does equal 8 times 3. So let's skip count to find out. We're counting by threes. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. 3 more. 18. 3 more. 21. 21 plus 3 is 24. So this equation is true. 8 times 3 is the same as 4 times 3 plus 4 times 3. Nice job, third graders. You're going to have some work just like that in your Seesaw journal. Remember, we can find these bigger multiplication sentences if we can figure out smaller ones that fit inside it. Thanks so much for your hard work today. Take care, third grade. We'll talk soon.